What if I told you there's a project sitting under a penny right now that's solving one of the biggest problems in all of crypto? The fact that your entire financial history is public for anyone to see on the blockchain. This project is called DOP, the Data Ownership Protocol. And if you don't know about it yet, you're going to want to stick around for this entire video. Before we dive in, if you want to discover real crypto projects before the rest of the market catches on, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell so you never miss a single video. I do deep dives like this every single week, breaking down projects that most people overlook. All right, let's get into it. Quick disclaimer before we continue. This video is strictly for educational and informational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in any cryptocurrency. The crypto market carries significant risk, and you are solely responsible for your own investment decisions. I am not a registered financial advisor. So what exactly is DOP? DOP stands for the Data Ownership Protocol, and it is a blockchain protocol built on Ethereum Layer 1 that uses zero-knowledge proofs to give users and businesses full control over what financial data they share publicly on-chain. Think about it. Right now, on Ethereum or any public blockchain, every single transaction you make, every token balance you hold, it's all visible to anyone who knows your wallet address. Your employer, your competitors, random strangers, anyone can look it up. DOP changes that. The project was founded in 2022 by Koji Hirokado, Walid Qureshi, and Matan Almakes. Koji brings deep blockchain technology expertise, Walid is a specialist in cryptographic security, and Matan focuses on strategic partnerships and business growth. The team has grown into a global operation with hubs in Japan, Pakistan, Tel Aviv, Dubai, Portugal, and Poland. They're hiring engineers, cryptographers, and finance experts, which tells you this is a serious operation. Their tagline says it all: private payments, verifiable proofs. Let me know in the comments. How many of you actually knew your blockchain transactions were fully public? Drop a comment below. Here's the core problem DOP is tackling. Blockchain transparency is great for trust and accountability, but it comes with a massive downside: zero privacy. If you're a business paying employees in crypto, every salary is visible. If you're a treasury moving large positions, the entire market can front run you. If you're an influencer getting paid by a brand, that payment is public knowledge. Now, existing privacy solutions like Tornado Cash went the opposite extreme. Full anonymity, which attracted bad actors, and regulators shut it down. That's where DOP's approach is fundamentally different. DOP introduces what they call selective transparency. Their vision is private by default, auditable by design. You control what you share. You can keep your transactions and balances hidden from the public, but at the same time, you can produce verifiable audit proofs on demand for regulators, accountants, or business partners. It's privacy with compliance, not privacy versus compliance. That's a massive distinction. And honestly, it's the reason I think this project has real legs. Let's talk about the tech. At the heart of DOP is what they call the Selective Transparency Engine. It uses zero-knowledge circuits and standard cryptography to keep your data private while still being able to prove compliance. Here's how it works in simple terms. When you make a transaction through DOP, your assets flow through an external pool, so the details stay off public chains. Before settlement, Chainalysis KYT, that's Know Your Transaction, runs automatically to screen for illicit activity. The result? Encrypted transfers, real-time screening, and verifiable proofs. Nobody sees your balances unless you specifically choose to reveal them. The key features include private transfers, where amounts and addresses are hidden, an external pool for discrete fund management, and on-demand audit proofs that meet regulator and partner requirements. Now for tokenomics. The original DOP token had a total supply of around 23.35 billion tokens, but the project recently migrated to DOP V2 with a new contract. During this migration, they burned 30% of team-held tokens to reduce overall supply. The V2 system also introduced adaptive vesting, where team token unlocks adjust between 0 and 5% per monthly cycle based on price performance. That's actually a really smart mechanism to reduce sell pressure during downturns. What do you guys think about this kind of adaptive tokenomics? Is this the future? Let me know in the comments. This is where DOP really stands out. They've partnered with Chainalysis, which is the global leader in blockchain analytics. Chainalysis automatically screens every transaction entering the DOP ecosystem. If funds have illicit origins, they get flagged and blocked. Clean transactions pass through. This partnership alone gives DOP a massive credibility boost because it shows regulators and institutions that this is a compliant privacy solution. On top of that, DOP has integrated with zkMe for decentralized, zero-knowledge KYC verification, and they've worked with Hacken for security audits. These three partnerships together, Chainalysis, zkMe, and Hacken, form a strong compliance and security foundation. The protocol is interoperable with existing Ethereum wallets and dApps, so users don't need to switch platforms. DOP has also expanded to support Polygon and other EVM-compatible chains for cross-chain data access. Their use cases span global payroll, influencer payouts, treasury rebalancing, vendor payments, grants, and OTC desk settlements. They're clearly positioning this as a B2B enterprise tool, not just a retail product. The team is active in the community too, sponsoring major Web3 events, hosting meetups, and engaging with communities worldwide. Their testnet saw over 1.2 million unique users from 157 countries, which is seriously impressive traction. All right, let's talk numbers. The new DOP2 token is currently trading around 0.03, with a market cap estimated in the range of $6 to $12 million, depending on the circulating supply data you look at. The all-time high for DOP2 was around 0.114 back in September 2025, which means the token is down over 97% from its peak. The all-time low was recorded around 0.025 in early February 2026. Now, is it undervalued with a market cap this small and the kind of technology, team, and partnerships behind it? There is a legitimate argument that DOP is significantly undervalued if the team executes on their roadmap. Privacy-focused projects with real compliance integrations are a growing niche in crypto, and there aren't many doing it as comprehensively as DOP. That said, I want to be completely honest. The token has had a rough ride. The community has expressed some frustration around the token launch and the migration process. The trading volume is relatively low, and the project is not yet listed on major centralized exchanges. These are factors you have to weigh carefully. Short-term, this is a high-risk play. Long-term, if DOP secures enterprise clients and larger exchange listings, there's potential for significant upside from current levels. But nothing is guaranteed. Let's keep it real with the risks. First, the token is down over 97% from its all-time high. That's a massive decline and could indicate deeper issues with market confidence. Second, the DOP V1 to V2 migration had a limited window, and some community members were unhappy with the process. Third, trading volume is low, which means liquidity risk, getting in and out of large positions, could be difficult. Fourth, the regulatory landscape for privacy coins and privacy protocols remains uncertain globally. And fifth, competition from other privacy solutions like Aztec, Railgun, and others means DOP needs to continue innovating to stay relevant. There are no obvious scam-level red flags, but the execution risk is real. So here's my final take on DOP. The concept is excellent. Selective transparency with built-in compliance is exactly what enterprises and institutions need to adopt blockchain at scale. The team is global, the partnerships with Chainalysis and zkMe are legitimate, and the technology is sound. The use cases are practical and real-world, not just theoretical. However, the token performance has been rough, the community has had concerns, and the project needs bigger exchange listings and more visible enterprise adoption to turn things around. My rating? 6.5 out of 10. Strong fundamentals and a compelling vision, but the execution and market performance need to catch up. This is one to watch closely. And if they deliver on their enterprise roadmap, it could be a very different story 6 to 12 months from now. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about DOP. Are you bullish or bearish? And if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, share it with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.